Welcome back to JuiceLabs.
What's up, everybody? We're back with Black Sails. I'm Clay.
Juice.
I'm Corey. Episode
Pirates. Pirates are back.
Pirates are back.
They got the ship. I don't even remember the name of that gold ship.
I don't remember either, but they got the ship,
They got it.
and now they're about to get that gold. Or they're going to make a plan to get that gold, I assume.
When my men first pulled you out of the sea and brought you back to this garrison, I knew
Billy
right away
Bones.
you were going to be of great value to me. You were ill-disposed to acknowledge it.
Oh, yeah.
But 5 days later, I believe I have your attention.
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah.
My man.
Billy Bones.
Billy
No
Bones.
way.
You son of a bitch.
I love it. Thank God.
You can walk away from all this if you wanted. There are other ways to earn money. Other crews. I want to earn money. I want to join another crew. But being honest, I don't really want to be on this crew a day longer than is absolutely necessary. Why not? Because I don't want to be a pirate. Like being a pirate on this crew for a little while longer. It offers me an opportunity I don't believe I can find anywhere else on Earth. One big prize. And with it, freedom. In less than 2 days, I intend to be a captain again. I suggest you find a way of earning your way back onto this crew as well.
You know, I like that they were both just brutally honest with each other right there.
Yeah, I do too. Again, Long John Silver,
He's a pretty honest guy.
he is on it.
Yeah.
I like him.
I think Flint appreciates that.
I mean, he did lie his way to get onto the ship, but...
But,
He's been pretty honest for a while.
yeah.
And I'll be honest, I like this guy.
I don't know, something happened.
The sociopath.
Words confronted the Guthrie. What's happened, sir?
And?
I wish you had done that.
Mr. Meeks, would you like to know what the men were laughing at just now when you arrived? I was recounting to them my conversation at the tavern last night. Wondering aloud, if I were to fuck the Lady Guthrie to within an inch of her young life while they watched, would the crew consider her debt to them repaid in full?
Guy really embraces the pirate life.
Yes, he does. No eye patch, though.
Wait till they be essential. They can hate me, they just need to need me.
Gotta kill Randall.
Hurry the fuck up, we're waiting. Don't you dare fucking spit in my bowl, Randall. We all know you do it when you're ordinary, but I'm warning you. Oh no.
Randall's definitely spitting in that bowl.
Yeah. This guy's ballsy. He's willing to... I know you spit in my bowl. I know I've eaten it. Don't do it again.
That is disgusting.
I don't like it.
Yes. Perhaps the better question is, who else doesn't like him?
My man plotting.
Yeah.
He's got great hair, man.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, phew.
Luscious
crazy
locks.
good.
Fantastic.
Now, sooner or later, someone will suggest tacking east around the coast, get ahead of the wind. Maneuver properly, that would be the fastest way home, but I suggest that you resist that plan at all costs.
Why?
Because that route runs right through the common passage out of Kingston. And the men will press to take the first prize they sight.
Why would we shy away from taking a prize?
Because the men aren't ready. Not with the numbers they've lost.
It's a good point that it's not, totally a warship if you don't have the numbers to man all of it.
Right? Like having a big sledgehammer that you can't lift up.
Yeah.
A bunch of empty cannons. Like,
And
Yeah.
they didn't give us the original number of people on the boat, but last episode they said there were 32 people left. 32 is not a lot of people.
Now, I feel they cannot see that by supporting him, they may be sowing the seeds of their own destruction.
Mr. Meeks, your men can't possibly be that stupid.
her office has the best lighting for the person who's sitting in the other chair's eyes.
Yeah.
I think this anytime anyone comes in here to talk to her.
Well, Mr. Meeks, I'm not exactly sure what it is you think I can do for you, but I've got this.
I hear you depose captains.
Excuse me.
I'm told you have that power. I'm told you've done it before.
That was a special.
This guy's so
something
dead.
I nearly paid for at the
Yeah, there's no way this guy lives.
Simply
I just want to
because
backstab the most ruthless sociopathic captain.
He's fixed on you as an object of his ire. I need your help. My men need your help.
Well,
I'm on my way. Wait for me in the bar. We'll continue this conversation.
If this was towards the end of the season, I might think they're planning a mutiny. Second episode, this guy's about to get murdered.
Mademoiselle, what exactly is happening between you and that?
She wanted me out of the inn, out on the streets. What would you have had me do?
I couldn't say, but seducing her was certainly an interesting approach. She was frustrated because you crossed Eleanor Guthrie.
Would you really believe that?
I beg your pardon, you're asking me to believe that Anne killed 8 men, risked her life, utterly destroyed both our reputations, to say nothing of the damage done to her relationship with me, to remove you from that tent, and that she did it all because she secretly wants to fuck you.
I would believe that.
Yeah, a lot of people would do a lot more.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's less to do with fucking her specifically and denying her own sexuality.
I don't know.
It's
Max.
It's Max specifically.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. It's Clay.
Yeah.
I am giving it to her. And now that she has it, it would be exceedingly difficult for her to let it go. This upsets you. This threatens you. I am sorry. There is nothing you can do about it.
I mean, I'm sure Max has had this conversation before.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's not the
She's
first
just
time.
reading lines at this point.
Yeah. Business
I
card
know
printed
that
out
I
down the
stole
back.
your significant other.
She's like, yeah, first and foremost, everyone wants to fuck me.
Yeah.
Get
I'm
that
sorry,
out of the way.
I seduced your husband / wife.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
How awkward this is.
He's dead.
Oh yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah. Perhaps you serve their interests best by betraying me in this moment. Well, perhaps this is just the act of a spineless striker, in which case, I'll have a duty to do something about it.
Run! Yeah. He's, yeah. Man, they're really going in on him. They're like cutting his tongue out? Or are they beheading him? Oh, yeah, they're beheading him.
Take your men, take your shit, and seek life elsewhere.
I mean, wait, what?
He's got a bunch of his crew there, all with guns.
What are the laws on Pirate Island? Yeah.
Oh,
like,
shit.
what did you think was gonna happen?
What, does she have one guy guarding?
I don't know.
No one's gonna give a little... I mean... Oh.
She really doesn't have the manpower here.
She does
Yeah.
not. She has no power.
Really missed their shot there.
A member of the Third Watch, who shall remain nameless, entered the pen late last night. Evidence of his presence was clear, as upon inspection, the dairy goat's anus was irritated from overuse. You fucked the dairy goat.
It's working.
How do you own up to fucking the dairy goat?
How do you presume an English merchantman will react when being held by a Spanish warship? Anyone up for a little hunting?
This better go good for Andy, or Flint is right back in position.
Maybe you tell him that so he would go for it,
Right.
knowing that it's not going to work.
He incepted the idea into
Yeah.
his head.
And then he can take control of the remaining 12 men.
Yeah.
I don't need to explain to you the stakes of what happens if Mr. Dufresne is successful in taking this prize. Took me a while to
I think Flint's going to sabotage it.
Raise
Yeah.
the black too soon and the prize will run. Raise it too late, and you'll induce panic and a greater chance of resistance. Raise the black. Raise the black!
It's an interesting dynamic of these ships I didn't think of, like
Yeah.
when to raise it, when to raise your black sail.
It's just like Goldilocks, bro.
Really enough.
Alright, so they're just surrendering.
What do their colors mean? Is that just like a white flag or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess just the fact alone
Yeah.
that it's a warship.
Well, this is worst case for Flint.
You're in command here, yes? I am. You were wise not to fight.
Could still go bad.
This is the most dangerous part. Look at him. His mind is drowning in questions. Did I make the right decision? What kind of man am I?
Doesn't realize he's quietly giving Long John Silver a captain lesson.
Maybe he does.
What did he just say?
Beg your pardon?
I said, are you him? Are you Captain Flint?
I do not want to test us.
Damn.
They need a bigger crew.
No, he's leaving.
Put muskets in the rigging to suppress the front line!
We've lost the day.
Thank God that wasn't the dude with the fake teeth.
Yeah.
You cannot just escape, you have to sink that ship. For if a single one of those men lives to tell the tale, no one will ever surrender before that flag again.
Damn.
Cover slips get us underway.
Oh shit, just like that.
You listen to Flint.
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne should not be.
Where do you think they're leaving there?
Yeah.
Nobody with plot armor.
Yeah.
Now it is interesting. Like a good leader, even if you kind of fucking hate him, you do need him.
Yeah, leaders generally aren't liked.
Yeah, oh no, there's certainly not.
Well, like I've been in situations before, like at work, where it's, shit hits the fan and you're glad you got that guy.
Flint's also just been in that situation more times. I think he was a lot more equipped to
he's got the experience.
The way he broke down the captain's thought patterns was good, because that guy, Dufresne, didn't really blow it, really. Like, he did, but he didn't do much wrong. It's just like these little moments.
It was just inexperience.
Just inexperience. He just bit a dude's neck out like a month ago on the show.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so I mean, he's so new.
Man, Vane and Eleanor, that relationship stresses me out. Make it work or don't make it work. I don't know.
Well, it's complicated because there's a whole professional dynamic.
That's what
there's
it
a lot
is.
of they're like business partners now.
Yeah.
It's very messy.
Yeah,
like this
tough.
might not be in Vane's best interest.
It's tough dating coworkers.
Yeah, Vane even said it's not in his best interest. He only wants to help because he wants to help her. But good call. Max probably didn't even know who that was at the door.
Yeah.
She's like, who is it? Who wants to hook up with me at 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
What I've found in my experience is the more elusive the puzzle, the more painfully obvious its ultimate solution. One just has to be.
I like it too. God damn it.
Our predicament, for example. You will provide all leads derived from this place directly to me. I will judge which to prosecute and which too likely to rouse Miss Guthrie's ire, and I will then take those chosen leads, will procure a ship, will recruit men, and will create from nothing a new crew, from which we three will each hold a share. Darling, I can understand why you wouldn't want to tell me about this. Please know that all I've ever wanted for you is to be happy.
Yeah, you know.
Jack's a
nice.
good guy.
Yes, he's a good
Jack's the man. Again.
What's he looking at? Okay, he's just thinking. The way he looked, I thought someone was there.
That's a tough situation.
So is she not even bisexual? She's just straight up a lesbian is what's going on here? So she's like, I don't even want... Or is Max just fucking boom?
I don't really know. I just know he went in with a business proposal, and I think
He
that
did.
speaks a lot about who he is.
Yeah, eyes on the
nailed it.
prize.
Guy's
He's
always
like,
working.
yeah, whatever. I don't need you. You know, relationship wise, but I do need you business wise.
I'm forced to consider another possibility. And she orchestrated it all. Death, the destruction, the loss.
I mean, you can't put it all on Flint.
It's
You
absolutely
made-
not at all on Flint.
Yeah.
It's like it was his plan, but he still did it all.
Yeah. It's like you can make your own decisions there, bud.
Well, one could do such a thing.
I feel like Flint's not guilty at all in this, even if
No.
he did incept the idea.
Yeah.
It's like he did it on the basis of not wanting to reinstate Flint, so that was his choice
Mm-hmm.
to attack for a prize. Like, yeah. And also, Flint his plan only worked because it played off his suspicions.
Yeah.
I would say the blame it's taken off him because he knew he wouldn't believe him, but still he did tell the truth. He told him the right thing to do. So, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, just get played.
I mean, he said don't attack, and then he was like, wait a minute. Flint does want me to attack. Does want me to attack because of this. And then they attacked and it didn't work like Flint said. And he's like, I can't believe Flint would do this.
Yeah.
It's like you were the one that was working off of some back alley, back of the head suspicions.
So
Flint was straight up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like that meme of Eric Andre shooting Hannibal and turning around and be like, who shot Hannibal?
That was a good episode, man.
I like
that was a good episode.
For all,
Imagine if Billy Bones, they showed him and then he just, never comes back. He dies on the beach.
yeah, he actually dies from that torture of the leather.
Yeah.
They show him one more time and his ribs are exploding. Man, for all, Andy Dufresne's book learning and his so-called reading skills, he sure got outplayed and absolutely mentally flexed on by Flint.
He did get mentally flexed on.
I mean, Flint barely had to do anything. He was just like, yo, here's a good plan. And he was like, fucking Flint, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing this.
And I thought he was going to sabotage the whole thing. He didn't even have to sabotage. He was just like, statistically, he's going to fuck up the first time he takes a ship.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, well, at first he was like, he's not going to pull up the flag at the right time. He's like, oh, I pulled up the flag at the right time. All right, that's one step. You're like, all right, he's not going to intimidate. He's not fully intimidating. He should have just said, yeah, I'm Flint to the other captain.
Now, I am wondering what Jack's fucking stare as he left the room was with Max. Was he just like, God damn it?
Yeah, I think maybe he's just trying to hide how much that kind of
hurt him. Yeah, I mean that had to hurt, right?
Yeah, but what are you supposed to do? Just go in there and cry?
It's he's given up.
Just show up.
Oh, he can't do that.
I think he just went in.
Can't simp out on it, but
I think he did pretty well.
He did. It's just the girl that he's given up. He's stayed loyal to, and therefore has lost his position. His name's dragged through the dirt. He's lost a lot of shit. And he
loves probably.
And he loves probably. And it's just like, oh, yeah, no, I'm more into Max.
Yeah, it's just like, damn. Max does it again.
Yeah, everyone likes Max.
Yeah. I do actually like the sociopath captain.
I do. I like
can't
him.
Think of his name right now, but
I don't really like him.
I think it's Lowe. I think Captain Lowe. I could be wrong, but no, I like him as a character, just because. He's really shaking things up.
Yeah, exactly.
And he embraces again. I find that I like characters that are just like
so.
This is what I am. Yeah, this is what I am. I'm not lying to fucking anyone. I'm a sociopath. And hello, nice to meet you. I'm a sociopath, and I'm not hiding it. I'm not being nice. Right off the bat, he was introduced himself as like, "Hey, how's it going? You know what's special about me? Well, I'm a bit of a sociopath." And I will murder a whole crew, and I'm actually super into that. So, just know where you stand with me as you're a tool.
I just like him because I feel like this show needed that...
I agree with that.
...extremely evil, bad pirate villain. Because it didn't really have that. Season 1 kind of had Vane. But...
But
Vane wasn't...
Vane.
Yeah, and Vane's not like a ruthless...
Yeah.
Insane person, so I'm glad. I think this guy adds that needed character and dynamic to the show.
Yeah, because I do like characters that aren't like, when a show has 100% good guys versus 100% bad guys, I kind of hate that. But
this show is not. It's actually got a ton of people in the middle.
Exactly.
That to the point that it needs those extremes.
Let me tell you, even Game of Thrones, which I love because every character you see their positives and their negatives, and even someone that could be construed as bad, it still has some redeeming qualities, but there's still Joffreys and Ramsay Snows.
Yeah, exactly.
There's still straight up bad people, which makes it fun.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So this show definitely needed him.
They also don't have to have a tremendous amount of depth to those characters because you kind of just put them on one end.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you leave some of the more backstory and depth stuff for
a
lot of people in the middle on either side.
We don't need sociopath guys' backstory.
We just need them beheading people in a pub.
Yeah.
He just needs to show up, behead some guy, cut some dude's neck. I'll be back, bitches. I'm out. That's all we needed.
Now, who on the crew, on Flint's crew, is still like a person? Is still I should say, a character in the show that we know who they are?
I don't know any names.
We don't know. I don't know too many names. I know.
I mean, you got Randall John Silver.
John Silver, Flint. Dufresne.
Billy Bones.
Billy Bones doesn't count because, I mean, I make him separate.
Yeah, but he'll be back.
Billy Bones. And then I would put it at guy who wears the crazy teeth.
That's my favorite guy.
Black dude with the crazy teeth.
And the face paint.
Yeah, and then dude with the dark hair that was in the first season.
Yep.
That's like the first mate kind of guy.
The guy who was like, why aren't we out of here?
Yeah, why aren't we out of here right now? Yeah, that guy.
Who's the guy who convinced Andy Dufresne that was like, hey man,
oh,
why
and
would
that,
you think that?
And that fucking guy.
I don't remember him either.
No way, none of us know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
And that's the crew.
Yeah,
that's the crew. I'm just saying, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of depth in the characters of the crew.
Well, I mean, they gotta rebuild. Like
they do need.
Jack's getting a crew together.
I'm
Jack's
excited.
getting the crew together. Flint. I mean, they gotta get this fucking gold.
I'm excited for the new crew.
Yeah.
I'm excited for some new characters.
Before that guy got beheaded, he got to spend his time in the Eleanor's office, really nice eyes chair.
Mm-hmm.
Which
he
is
did.
Nice.
He had that nice little moment before being
everyone in that
gruesomely
office.
I was gonna say I blame him for his death 100%. He knows the captain more than anyone.
Yeah.
And he just went directly to Eleanor's office, the one place he knows he's going to get fucked up for going, and then proposed it right there. I don't know. I feel like there's a better way to do it.
There were a lot of bad decisions made there.
Especially considering that's a conversation that came after he confronted the captain and he told them that the crew was laughing because he had told them what they did and they were laughing about it, so they probably were okay with it.
Yeah.
And like for him to do that afterwards, knowing the crew's not on his side.
Yeah, he needed a different strategy than the direct approach.
My strategy: get the fuck out of Nassau.
Yeah, right. Just leave the whole crew.
Just leave.
Yeah.
He go to Boston. Just go to Boston.
He could have abandoned the crew. He said he wanted to save the crew because he said the crew aren't bad people. They're just being led by a terrible guy.
And honestly,
bringing out their worst parts of themselves.
There's probably a whole other argument for the fact that he knows them so much that he would take that turn. And maybe if he didn't, it would be easy to see that what he's doing is dumb, but he's been a part of the crew so long that he knows that there's good in the crew, and for that reason he chose to like risk it to do that. I'm sure.
I just think there was a better way. After he knows, like after he had that conversation with the captain, being telling him that what the situation is, there was a better way to meeting with Eleanor than just straight up walking to her in broad daylight, having a long meeting, and then afterwards having a drink in the bar right underneath her goddamn office.
I don't think I don't think there was any good way to talk to Eleanor. He was really fucked.
Yeah.
Messing with that captain. I mean, he had 0% chance of survival once he got out of there.
Or he just turned and was like, okay, I guess we're murdering people now.
Yeah, that would have been his other option. I guess.
Could have just joined the crew.
Pirates.
Nice.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
JuiceLabs.
JuiceLabs.